Shining the Light with IUMC welcomes you to another Meditate at 8.
Louis Cassels, a religious columnist, once wrote about grace. Catholics think of grace as a supernatural power which God dispenses, primarily through the church and its sacraments, to purify the souls of naturally sinful beings and render them capable of holiness. Protestants think of grace as an attribute of God rather than a gift from God. It's a shorthand term signifying God's determination to love, forgive, and save his human children, however little they deserve it. Which do you find more compelling? If you find yourself going back and forth, unable to decide because you keep saying yes to both and believe there's something in the middle, then you're a Methodist. John Wesley believed grace to be an attribute of God because grace is a part of God's essential character. And it was this grace that led Christ to come to earth to live and die for us. But Wesley also believed that grace is a gift from God, which we receive in numerous ways, including through the sacraments of baptism and Holy Communion. And the grace which we receive enables us to live transformed lives as we extend the grace we have received to others. This transformation is what Wesley called the process of sanctification, by which we are sanctified or made holy. When you look at your life, how often do you think about God's grace? God's grace enables us to forgive ourselves when we mess up. God's grace empowers us to share grace and love with others. God's grace encourages us in our faith and in a way of living that focuses more on the needs of others than on our own. God's grace emboldens me to share my faith with others because I want them to know how much it has changed my life and how much it can change theirs. God's grace is everlasting, and for that I am thankful. Where do you see God's grace in your life?